Working at home amidst COVID-19 pandemic means having no time and little opportunity to set up a safe, sound workstation. Individuals have to adapt home environment to perform their job duties. However, this poses a threat to their health, especially when working in such environment, where the interaction with other things such as family, children, and the associated circumstances make the work less safe. But this cannot stop us from practicing a safety culture no matter what circumstance. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, workplaces across Rwanda have undergone a massive change at a scope and speed we have rarely experienced. Practically overnight, office workers from various workplaces across the country were told to pack up their files and documents and work from their homes. Many have had to fashion workstations out of dining table, TV couches, and kitchen chairs, all on the fly, and often in a cramped or shared spaces with their families, neighbors, and communities. In ordinary circumstances, remote office workers would need the right adjustable equipment to work in comfort and healthily way. But this period, we don't have ordinary days. Instead, teaching them to manage and use available resources in a safe and healthy way. So, what can an employee do to make the workstation as ergonomically sound as possible with the things an individual might find around the house? IOSHA Limited, the Industrial Occupational Safety and Health Agency's experts, explain more and propose solutions. They recommend and suggest what can be done by workers to be safe and productive without compromises. Among the solutions is to aim for a neutral sitting postures or standing. While there is no single correct working posture for computer work, one common and relatively easy to achieve neutral working posture includes the following: feet flat touching the floor, knees bent at 90 degrees angle, hips aligned with knee at 90 degrees, elbow bends at 90 degrees angle, wrists straight in a straight posture, neck straight, eyes looking down into the top third of computer's or laptop screen. You can alternate the work to standing position with joints held in neutral position. To the employees, if you can easily change the height of your chair or work surface to achieve good position as described, then do so. But if not, here are some step-by-step tips on how to achieve that. Since you might not be able to change the height of your work surface, let's start here. Place your open laptop on your work surface. Now, set up your chair to achieve a straight wrist posture while typing at the laptop. If your chair is too low, put a pillow or folded towel on your chair so you are sitting high enough to type with your wrist straight. This can also make your chair a lot more comfortable to sit on. If your chair seat is too deep to allow you to use backrest for support while still keeping your knees a few inches in front of seat edge, try using a rolled towel to provide lumbar support. Place the rolled towel between your chair and lower back. This especially is helpful for reducing slouching and preventing low back pain. Now, sitting on your chair, if you cannot reach the floor with your feet flat, use a footrest to raise them. Use a makeshift one like a big thick book, as long as what you choose is sturdy. If your chair seat is too low, consider the pillow solution noted above if you can maintain the correct below elbow angle. When setting up a computer monitor, aim for a neutral posture for your neck. Place the screen about an arm's length in front of you at the height that just is below eyes level. You should be looking slightly downward at the top third of your screen. This won't be possible if you are using a laptop. If you wear glasses with protective lenses, you might wish to start with an arm's length distance but adjust accordingly to reduce eye strain. If you view your computer's screen through the lower part of your glasses, you should lower the monitor and tilt the screen so that your neck posture is in neutral. Again, if you're using a laptop, placing your laptop at the distance and height discussed above will raise your keyboard. This will cause you to reach awkwardly with much less than 90 degrees at elbow and put strain on your shoulders. The truth is, laptop cannot offer a safe sound solution that allows for a neutral posture for both neck, wrists. Either the monitor is going to be low or the keyboard will be too high. Here are a few options to consider when using a laptop. Ensure a neutral position for your wrist first, then tilt the screen up to allow a comfortable gaze. This is generally considered the best way to go given the non-adjustable limitation of laptops. You can also change the laptop height depending on the work you are doing. If you are reading, place your laptop on something sturdy and tall enough that the top of the laptop is just below the eye level. Remember to move your laptop back to allow for a neutral wrist position for typing. If you have a standalone keyboard, USB or wireless, to use with your laptop, then you can place your laptop screen at the height appropriate for your neck while using keyboard and appropriate height for your wrist. In this setup, you should also use a wireless mouse or trackpad for navigation. Here, there is the most important advice. Make sure to take breaks or change your working posture often. You should take breaks for about 3 to 5 minutes, ideally once every 20 to 45 minutes or every 60 minutes at minimum. This especially is important if you cannot set up a workstation that allows you to achieve a neutral posture. In that case, you should vary your posture at least every 30 minutes. To remind yourself to take this break, set a timer using just your cell phone. Respect the 20-20-20 rule of safety, which states that for every 20 minutes, walk away 20 feet for 20 seconds or more. Another way to change your posture is to walk while standing for a while. Note, though, that it is even challenging to ensure a neutral position for the neck, the wrist, and elbows when setting up a standing desk. You might want to use your standing time for reading or attending meetings. You should minimize the time spent typing, writing, or navigating while in a standing posture. If you do not have a separate keyboard and mouse, stand for no more than 45 minutes at a time. For more in-depth information on setting up an ergonomically sound workstation, don't forget about IOSHA's WORKSTATION ergonomic training programs, which can be provided at your workplace or online. And remember, while the advice offered in this video might be helpful temporarily, as we try to halt the spread of the coronavirus, if you work from home on a more permanent basis, you will need adjustable office equipment. In addition, the Industrial Occupational Safety Health Agency team provide more tips on safe and healthy work from home practices. Below are a few of their tips. Don't be tempted by the portability of laptops into working anywhere in the house. Set up 1 or 2 dedicated workspaces to get a consistent arrangement. Use bar stools with plenty of cushions. Even though you might like the height of your kitchen counters for working, on a prolonged basis, bar stools offer very little back and foot support. Neck, shoulder, and back strains may be caused by sitting off-center before a screen and by having a poor keyboard placement. Your monitor should be centered with the body. If you have a portable keyboard, the H key on your keyboard should line up with the middle of your body and the middle of your monitor. Use hands-free options as much as you can to give your neck and arms break. Use the speaker, earbuds, or a Bluetooth headset during phone calls and teleconferences. Stand up for teleconferences or phone calls and walk during parts of them if possible. When standing to work, don't stand for more than 30 to 45 minutes at a time. Tips on what to do when you feel aches and pains. When your wrist, neck, or shoulder begin to ache, try using the mouse with your other hand. Do wrist cycle and wrist stretches to get the blood flowing. For a tight or achy neck or shoulder, do chin tucks, shoulder rolls, and side neck bends. If your lower back is sore, stand at least for every half an hour. Extend your lower back to reduce disc bulging. To extend the spine, place the hands on lower back slowly, arching backward as far as you can without discomfort. Hold for about 5 seconds and return to the starting position. Be sure to keep your head in line with your shoulders. When coming out of a flexed posture, do the same back extension and stand or walk to loosen the hips and lower back. Take advantage of the opportunity to move and stretch throughout the day. While it may not be appropriate to perform the downward dog in the middle of your busy work environment, you have the freedom to do just that and stretches of all kind at your home workplace. Do short bouts of moderate or high intensity exercises throughout the day. Examples are jumping jacks, seal jacks, push-ups, burpees, split squats, full squats, walking lunges. For those exercises, do 10 to 15 repetitions, 3 sets. The combination of 4 exercises non-stop with 1 minute rest interval is preferable. Even short bouts of exercises can have the benefit of improving mental health and reducing risk of cardiovascular diseases when done frequently and consistently. In case you get involved in lifting tasks, try to not bend your back. Instead, use the knees and hips as hinges.